I looked away from the camera. I'm rambling. The pencil will be able to be more. Morning guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am about to go to church, and then I thought let me just do a quick makeup tutorial for you guys to show you guys really my everyday look that I do when I am like in a rush or I'm not really like trying to do too much on that day. The products that I'm going to use are more budget friendly products that you can buy from your normal makeup stores. It's also not going to be more than 20 minutes. I had to adapt because I'm just going to do my skin routine while I tell a little backstory. Why am I being so animated? There's no need. I'm gonna do my skin routine. Okay, so I'm starting off with the skin treatment from Eucerin. I really just put it on the areas that suffer the most, which is like underneath here as well. I used to be like a girl that like gets super pissed off when people would invite me out or like invite me to places last minute, because I'm not your type of girl. Like I can't do that. Like I need like full details in order for me to like even mentally prepare for that trip. So I was not like oh Jay, let's just go, let's get going, go. Also, doing my makeup takes long. Like doing my makeup takes me like an hour if I'm really doing my makeup, and then to include hair as well, like an hour 30 minutes, you know. So I can't be like a girl that's like, okay, let me just stand up and go now. Next, I'm going to use my serum. This is a aloe vera serum that I discovered on Take-A-Lot, and then I've been buying it in bulk on Take-A-Lot because they sell it in like 4s sometimes, but you can buy it in a singular. But I just wanted to try it out. So, and I also needed a serum for my clients, so I bought, they have like a snail, a carrot, there's another one I forgot, egg, snail, carrot, egg, and then this aloe vera one. The two for me that are like the best are this aloe vera one and the egg one. I've been buying this on Take-A-Lot for like 100 and something rand, I've forgotten now. And then like there's this shop down the road. I was looking for an international adapter for my hair curler, so I walked into the store, and I'm just walking through the store with my friend, and then I'm like, that's crazy, because they definitely had it over there for like 35 rand. I think I was so pissed. Like I've been buying it on Take-A-Lot all this while for that amount of money. Then I use this Elizabeth Arden cream. It has SPF in it, so it protects my skin, and I like the creaminess of it. It's a nice thick consistency. I really like that. I go in with that. It's a firming cream. It's a firming cream as well, guys. We are getting old. Like me, I'm so scared of like having wrinkly skin, like God forbid. And then lastly, I'm just going to use a mattifying fluid. This is also from Eucerin. I suffer with really oily skin, so this really helps, and it leaves it like really matte for a couple of hours, and I need that considering I'm not going to be doing a full face of makeup right now. The more oily your skin gets, the less durable your foundation and your makeup becomes. So that's when the makeup starts to lessen and the makeup starts to wear off, is when your skin gets oily. That is why skin prep is so important. If you are doing your makeup on a bare face, that is what makes your makeup not last the whole day. I always get this like from clients and stuff, and they say, but I use this product, I use this, like why doesn't it last on my skin and stuff like that. Skin prep is important, but also the technique that you use, so we'll get into that later. This mattifying fluid basically just helps me not have to use a primer on my skin. I really don't like using primer. That's just my personal preference. Okay, that is my skin prep done. Thank God, because my skin was like drying up. Let's get into the makeup. First, I'm going to start off with my eyebrows. Guys, I'm all for shortcuts. Like if your eyebrows are already shaped, you've already done half of the work. Shape your eyebrows. What I like to do is to get a little bit of just your loose powder and just put it on my eyebrows like this. If you don't have a loose powder, even your compact powder will work, and this really helps your pencil be more accurate. When you draw, it stays exactly where you want it to stay, rather than when your skin is a bit oily and shiny, sometimes your pencil goes all the way out. And I know that some of us are still struggling with eyebrows, so the people that are already experts in eyebrows, you can fast forward this part. When your eyebrows are already shaped, it's like you don't need to figure out what shape your eyebrow is going to take. You're literally just drawing what is already there. That is what saves you time, guys. Always shape your eyebrows. So for now, we're gonna leave the eyebrows. I'm gonna go in now with my foundation. This is about the only thing in my tutorial today that is gonna be a bit pricey. It's not focusing. Okay, here you go. The lady at the ARC store, she was the one that recommended it to me, and it's been really good. It's really thick. It gives me like very Huda consistency. They were just out of stock of Huda at that time, so I couldn't get a Huda. But Huda consistency and their skin tones are really good and inclusive as well. So okay, this bottle's almost finished, so I just had to just take it out of the bottle like that. I'm just going to spread that out. Then I'm gonna go in with my contour first. Yes, this is my way of doing my makeup. Don't judge me. Black Opal Truly Topaz Concealing Foundation. I'm really just using it to cover up my spots, but also just to bring some dimension to my face. I'm gonna take some and just go right along my jawline. That is where most of my spots are. Here by my cheekbone as well. And then up here on my forehead. Can you see that now I look like less ghosty? Like I'm just looking a bit more alive. If I was doing my makeup like I'm going out, I would then use just a little bit of a darker concealer just to like darken my contour. But right now I just want something light. I'm just going to church. I'm not trying to be like beat to the gods at church, you know. Then I'm going in with my Benefit concealer under my eyes and on my eyebrows. So this is why I left it for now, because I want to use one product once and move on. One product once and move on. Especially when it's like time sensitive. You want to do something that is going to be the most convenient and that's going to get you out the house ASAP. It's up to you whether you want to use your concealer brush. She would look like this. Just a little flat brush at the top, and you'll just go tra la 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 la. Or you're going to be using the actual brush of the concealer, and same situation. The same brush that I used to put on my foundation, I'm going to use that and just blend this out. I'm doing that because I want a bit of the product left over on the brush to tame this color that I have. A budget-friendly malm that nobody, I don't know if people use it, let me not say nobody, but smudge powder. I've put some in here. I'm not baking. I'm literally just gonna place it on and then rub it off. Placing it underneath my eyes like this. And then also, I'm going to place it over my eyelid like this. Something that people also need to realize is that makeup, you need to do what feels right for you. You can't do something just because this beauty influencer told you to do it exactly like this, because we all have our own ways of doing things. You know, like sometimes I'll do makeup on a client and they're like, oh, you start with this, you don't start with that, or whatever. You know, you have to do the technique or the way that works for you, the way that works best for you, because if you're trying to adopt someone else's way of doing makeup verbatim, then you are going to suffer, because your hand is different, their technique is different than something that maybe your hand finds easier to do, and that's how you'll end up feeling like you don't know what you're doing. But actually, you just need to find your own way of doing that same exact thing. A little bit of blush. I wasn't actually a blush girl here. I was over blush because I just felt like it just makes me look like a cartoon. I realized that it's just my technique. I was putting it more here, and that's why it was giving me Willy Wonka vibes. I'm using MAC, and then shame clay MAC clay. Then I'm just gonna go in compact powder from Maybelline. This is just for around my face to set the concealer that I put in all around here like this. I also use it for my nose contour as well. And then here's the PS. I'm using this powder for my eyeshadow as well. A bit of shimmer on my nose, like I usually do. A little bit on my eyes. There's another little hack that I use is that my lash glue, I put it on my lash line and then stick the lash onto there. That for me always feels like the lash is more secure. And I'm going to use my L'Oreal mascara before I put on my lashes. It's fine. Just gonna go with it. I use an applicator instead of a tweezer. You guys should look into that because it just saves you a lot of time. My biggest mistakes when buying a camera was not buying the bigger memory space, sticks, whatever, bigger memory cards, because I'm constantly having to export videos in the middle of shooting a video and that completely throws me off. Yeah, anyways, the glue that I used, guys, and I recommend this glue, Mimikyu, and that's what I used on my eyes. It's really good and it's really cheap and I have no problems with it. I used to use Kiss from Clicks, but this is way cheaper and in my opinion has the same grip. On my lips, I used a bit of concealer to just make it a bit more lighter. I felt like it was giving very much gothic vibes. I don't know, like dark lips, maybe I'm just not used to them anymore. They just make me feel like, oh, like why, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with just some gloss. This gloss as well is from Mimikyu. It's giving Mimikyu influencer. No, because guys, Mimikyu changed my life when I got to Cape Town. Like, I used to go to the China Mall in Joburg CBD to buy like lashes and, you know, just those things that like are more cost efficient. Lashes, brushes, clear glosses and things like that. And this lip gloss, like, it's so good. Absolute long-lasting lip gloss. It will last on your lips the whole day. The whole day. It's very thick. Even if I lick my lips, like once it's like set after a bit, setting spray. Because I'm extra, I use 2 different setting sprays on my face. This is just to make sure it lasts, especially when you know that you didn't do a heavy set foundation. You do, this just smells too good. You have to make sure that your foundation is really set, you know. So yeah guys, that's it. I think right now I just need to stick to doing videos at home. I'm so much more comfortable. The vlog that I tried to shoot, yo, was a mess. Like I was so nervous and like trying to, you know, whipping out your camera in public, and then as soon as people see a camera, it's like, back up off me, like let me try now, let me do this. Oh god, it was so much like annoyingness, like that I ended up stopping. Like it was a mess, but I will try again. But I think like videos in the house help me to be like more comfortable. You know, I made this bob from literally like scraps of wig pieces in the house, and I made my friend a wig like this as well, and I really liked how it looked on her head, so I made myself one too. Let me just use some L'Oreal Frizz Killer to stop like the flyaways. I had already used it before I started the video, but just to finish it off, it's like a really nice serum and it's so lightweight, like there's no oil on it, so I've been using it for my wigs just to not have that oily look. And can you see how like she works the charm, and she smells really good. So let's take a little snaps for the gram. This is a quick makeup tutorial. It wasn't too intricate, there wasn't too much things going into the look, and yeah, you can literally be done with this look. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I would have been done in 15 minutes, but for somebody who isn't used to doing makeup all the time, it would take you about 20 minutes max. I don't think it'll take you any longer than that. Makeup products all cost efficient except the foundation, but a substitute for the foundation that I use would be the Fit Me. My tone in Fit Me is 324. So this and she give me very much the same vibe, the same tone, but obviously she is just a bit more thicker consistency. She's more long lasting than she is. Technique is so much more important than the product. I could do maybe that's actually an idea. I could do a tutorial on using really cheap makeup to show you guys that you need to know how to apply the makeup, and any makeup can last you, no makeup will be extremely perfect, but it can last you a really long time even when you're not using super expensive products, you know. If you don't have the budget for it, that's fine, and you can use cheaper products that will work perfectly well. So thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys got a bit of information on beauty. Please like, follow, and subscribe. Let me know any other content that you guys would like to see on my page. I honestly thought people were over makeup tutorials, but a lot of people ask for makeup tutorials in the comments. So that's what I did first. I'm gonna do an installation one this week, showing you guys how to install your wig without a hairdryer, because I don't use a hairdryer when I do my own installs, but I use them on clients. You guys, I'm going through the video I just shot coming back from church, and I realized, Uti, my part is on the side. You guys just have to pretend that my part is in the middle for that video, because I'm not gonna retake it. Anyways, enjoy.